I believe this song just said mic check 212. Just riffing with the flow.
Eminem right there. 212, hands up.
All right, Jags are going to be taking on the Foothills Flyers today after playing yesterday against Monument. We had a different announcer then. That was Mr. Stanton, Funny Man Tam. Back to no jokes and just strict play-by-play with Andrew Davenport here today. So hopefully that's what you're looking forward to in today's stream. That's all I got. Skate a little bit harder. Sorry, no beer. I'm on duty.
Testing. Testing 1 2.
All right, so we have a full bench for Highland, which should be 5D and 9 full sets of forwards. So we'll see who starts out for the Jags. Both these teams are about similar. Talk more into it. Talk more into it. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Or am I muted? Really good, since that was a pretty rough start for the Jaguars. Can I? All right. So we're gonna erase that first 15 off the boards. Venman's gonna get there first. Able to carry it into the zone. Squeezed off by Foothills defense. It's coming around the goal. Hard forecheck by Venman. Turns and loses it. Davenport keeps it in, but momentarily kicked back up. Emma stepping up, misses the poke check. Davenport steps across. Good centering pass by Foothills, who gets the shot. Declan with the save. So another good opportunity. Scramble along the half wall at the dot. Davenport is looking for help from Tam. Foothills. Tam is able to squeeze out with the puck, coming up the boards. Gets it deep, and he's going to look to change. Venman giving chase behind the net. Pass from D to D, comes back up, kicked out front. Coming up is Gage. Gage is not able to keep it in the zone. Gets kicked to center ice and sent deep by Foothills. There's no icing there as Colt Williams goes back to retrieve behind the net. Looking to lead the breakout. Passes it forward to Riley. Jeffers is able to clear it out of the zone, comes out to the middle of the ice. Pressured there by Foothills, steers it ahead. Skolnick gets it deeper. Caught in his feet. Perkins steps forward and is able to hold it in the zone, sends it deep. Skolnick is going to get there about the same time as, looks like that's Cohen King. Pass up the boards, picked up. Colt tries to pinch. Puck is cleared out of the zone, but Jeffers pins it on the boards. Pass is intercepted to Foothills center ice. Kicked over to Gage. Gage misses the. Skolnick's able to retrieve it and clear it out of the zone. Tries to send it forwards and up, but nobody there. Foothills goes D to D as there's a change for Highland on the back end. He's able to push it through. Comes across the zone. Slips it between Davenport's skates and goes wide. Back in front, Davenport with the outlet pass to Blake Yates. Blake's coming up the boards, chips it to himself. He's got to race up the side. He's going to get a shot on net here. Blake with the shot off the side of the net there. Foothills picks up the rebound. Puck is sent up and past Davenport all the way down. That should be an icing call, and we're going to get an icing to come all the way back down.
Good job, Blake.
Rousseau's out there with Blake Yates. Rousseau's out there with Blake Yates and Tam. Face off one back to Foothills. Melby grabs it, holds it back in, sends it deep. Think we might be having some technical difficulties. Am I okay? We're good. So Melby tries to hold it in again. Puck sent down. Rousseau and Davenport racing for it. Rousseau's going to get there first. No icing on the play. Rousseau coming from behind the net, passes it up. It's tipped out of the boards by Grayson Martin, sent back in. Davenport to retrieve. Davenport chips it up. Body there with Grayson Martin, the defense. Ethan kicks it, but cleaned up by Foothills. Poked out of there by Melby on step into the middle. Here comes Rousseau carrying it out of the zone. Stripped of it right there. Melby plays it off the corner to Yates. Puck squirts free. Rousseau loses it in his feet. Here it comes back for Foothills with some speed. Long, hard shot over the goal. Coming to the corner, it looks like Blake's going to get there first. He defaults for Davenport, turns it over. There's a good pick up by Rousseau. Rousseau intercepts the pass. Grayson's trying to get it out of the zone, is able to chip it by. No icing there, as it looks like some of the Jags will get a change. Emma Ward picks up the pass, or the rare pass, gets a shot on net, steered to the corner by the goal. Venman's got it in the corner, fighting with Foothills D. Tries the centering pass, can't get it through. Foothills picks it up, is trying to carry it out of the zone. Gage pressuring. Pass comes up and passed and around. There's an icing call as it missed his target and sent all the way down. Looks like we have a net guard that jumped off onto the ice. It's getting reattached. So face-off will be down in the offensive zone to the goalie's right. Luca Bates is going to be on the draw. He's there with Stanton's son, Alex and Colton Venman on the face-off. Emma Ward, Gage Perkins on D. Refs trying to back Foothills up so they don't poke. Can't keep it in the zone as the puck squirts out. Tam regroups, sends it deep. Colton Venman's giving chase behind the net. Gage Perkins holds it on the boards. Squared off and kicked forward by Foothills. Lucas with a good back check and a good coverage on D. Intercepts it, comes back to Gage on the defensive zone. Gage tries the centering pass, it's tipped and stolen. Shot is tipped and kicked to the corner by St. John. Shot comes through again. Emma Ward intercepts it, comes around the net. She's pressured there by Foothills. Kicks it back the other way around and is trying to skate. Rubbed up the boards by Foothills trying to maintain it. Kicked forward to Colton Venman. Venman's got it, he's got a little bit of speed. Coming up the right-hand side. Squared off by the good Foothills defense and rubbed off the puck, turned over. Tam there to influence the corner. Slide skating hard, trying to get some pressure as Foothills regroups behind their net. Good spin play there by the D. He's able to kick it out. Melby steps up to pinch, but it's chipped past him. Scramble for the puck. Luca Bates picks it up on a little bit of a change. He's got an opportunity to get a shot. Good hard shot, blockered away by the goalie. Picked up by Foothills D. Sent up and out, bounces through Colt Williams. Melby's there to try to help. Good centering pass. And a great save by St. John. Really good 1-2 play by Foothills, but Declan eats that up on the centering pass.
Yeah.
All right, we got Alex Skolnick on the draw, Melby and Colt Williams on defense, and Cohen King and Riley Jeffers on offense. Colt going to the corner. Puck is picked up by Foothills clean. Looking to get it to the middle. Colt sends it off the boards and around the corner. Cohen King trying to help out there. Picked up, sent forward. Skolnick's got it. Off of the skate and out of the zone. Foothills regroups and collects it. Got a couple people falling down. Everybody's back up. Puck's at neutral zone. Foothills sends it deep. Davenport's going to go back to retrieve it. Circling around the near boards. Sends it up to his partner Cohen King on the wing. Cohen is not able to get it out of the zone. Melby's able to deflect a weak shot from the point. Slaps it forward. Tips off of the goalie, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing call. Rousseau's line with Grayson Martin and Blake Yates out with Davenport and Perkins on defense. Faceoffs won by Foothills. Stripped clean by Blake Yates. He's got a breakaway for his second attempt of the game. Makes a move around him and buries the puck on the breakaway. Great way to attack the defensive zone faceoff by Blake Yates. Is able to pick it clean off the defense and go coast to coast and make a nice patient move, sliding it past the goalie after the goalie committed. Nice goal by Blake Yates there. All right, so they changed lines after a successful going. We got Luca Bates with Venman and Alex Tam. Colton Melby is out there with Emma Ward. Face-off is retained by the Jags. Bates sends it to the Foothills defense, who regroups D to D, sends it deep. Emma Ward is on it, along with the Foothills winger. Emma forces him to the corner, comes around behind the net. Melby picks him up behind the net. Stays with him with good skating, good edge work there. A little scrum behind the net. Luca Bates jumps in with Melby. Foothills comes out clean, but Alex Tam intercepts it, sends it up the boards. A shot from the point is a save by Declan. Sent through the slot by Foothills and sent back deep again when nobody was there on the connection pass. Puck is behind the zone, but net retained by Foothills. Luca Bates sends it up with the backhand, is lucky that it tips off and is able to get it out of the zone. Sent back in, Melby's gonna go back to retrieve it. Emma's gonna give him a pass behind the net. Passes it off the skate, but is able to get it back. It gets it to Venman. Venman skips it through. Colton's going to have a chance coming up the left-hand side. Shot off the goalie's blocker. Tam is down in the crease, charging hard. Colt Williams is able to hold it in the zone. Luca on the stepping back to help out. Scramble for it along the boards. Colt is able to hold it in again. Venman trying to get possession. It's knocked off his feet by the Foothills D, and Foothills clears it through. Luca regains possession, sends it back deep, and they're on the chase again. Alex Tam's going to get there first, putting pressure. Sent behind the net to the waiting Foothills D, who goes back to reverse it. Tam's going to put pressure on while Venman goes and gets a change. Bates back skating as well. Riley Jeffers, fresh off the boards, comes in. Takes it through 4 or 5 people, finally poke checked away from him. Skolnick misses it on the toe drag. Pass comes up the right-hand side, picked up by Foothills. Gage Perkins squares it away and kicks it behind the net. Gage is going to get the puck and regroup. Sends it to the corner away from danger. Skolnick steps up and is able to squeeze their offense off the puck. Coming up the boards. Gets a pass to Jeffers. Jeffers is able to clear the zone, but Foothills retains it and regroups. Skolnick's trying to keep it out of the zone. Davenport steps up, chips it right back to him. Riley's going to pick it up clean and coming into the offensive zone. Throws it on into the corner, wide of the net, where Cohen King's going to be putting pressure. Looks like the puck was able to just get out over the blue line and sent back in for the offside. Skolnick's out there with Jeffers and King still. Davenport and Ward on defense. Jeffers loses the puck to Davenport. Davenport kicks it forward to Skolnick. Jeffers tries to get a shot on, but it's deflected and sent out. Pass comes all the way through. Ethan goes D to Emma Ward. Emma sends it deep. No icing there as it's waved off. Jeffers giving chase. Skolnick's going to come around and put pressure on the other side of the net. It's chipped out and breakouts on for Foothills. Foothills finds a streak cutter through the middle. Emma's able to disrupt that pass and sends it deep around the boards. Davenport's going to get there first, along with the Foothills. Foothills squeezes him off the puck in the corner. There's 3 Jags down there. Puck comes clean. Davenport's able to pick it up, but it's picked up from the streaking winger off the edge. Pass comes across and luckily comes off the end. Riley Jeffers with a good tip out of the zone. Riley Jeffers makes a good play to clear the zone, pays for it with an elbow. Foothills looking to regroup, sends it deep again. Emma Ward's going to go back and get it this time. She's going to play it off the near boards up to Skolnick. Skolnick's going to get there first. He's got some people with him in the middle. He's taking it up the left side. Gets it picked from him. Grayson Martin gets it back, sends it into the zone, but Skolnick's offsides. Rousseau's line with looks like Blake Yates and Grayson Martin is in the offensive zone putting pressure. Blake's trying to pressure the defense. Errant pass, Rousseau's there. Makes Colt Williams hold it into the zone, pass off the side of their own net. Grayson Martin's looking for the intercept the pass. Steps through, Colt is able to brush it aside, makes him go wide. Blake Yates with a good pick up there to hold him out of the zone. Puck sent deep. Melby's got time to go pick it up in the corner. He's gonna skate a little bit with it, hopefully. Pass to Rousseau just ahead of him, and it's intercepted by Foothills. Foothills is able to bring it in, but brought it in offsides. So there will be a neutral zone face-off just to Declan's left. Hayden wins the face-off with his line mates Grayson and Blake Yates. Colt Williams trying to clear it out, gets it up to Grayson Martin along the center line boards. Grayson's looking for the puck, tried to pass it, but was knocked off of it. Blake is able to knock it into the zone, but Grayson Martin is still in offsides. Got a line change coming for both groups. Blake looks like Luca Bates is going to be out there with Venman and Tam, Gage Perkins and Ethan Davenport on the back end. Face off won cleanly by Foothills, but Venman's going to get there first after skating hard. Putting pressure behind the net. Alex Tam trying to pop it forward. Still pressure there. Tam is able to pick it up, shoots a shot. Venman's there for the rebound, just bounces off to the opposite side. Puck is cleared out. Gage Perkins goes back to retrieve it. Passing it back goes D to Davenport. Davenport's up the boards to Tam, who tries to flip it in but isn't able to get it. Puck across the ice, misses everybody. Gage is going to get there first. He's looking to use the boards, passes it up to Colton. Colton's got some room to skate. Venman's coming up the side, getting squeezed off here. Throws it on net. Puck was loose for a second, and Alex Tam getting in there aggressive like we like to see. All right, same offensive line out there. It looks like Davenport switched with Emma Ward. So Perkins and Ward on the back end. Luca Bates with Colton Venman and Alex Tam. Luca wins it deep behind the net, tries to pop it out front. Nobody there as Alex was trying to come to the puck. Emma Ward is sticking with her person, and that guy's way offsides. And thankfully the ref blows the whistle because this announcer was going to start having a hard time. So, 2-on-2 offsides by 5 feet. All right, so Skolnick loses the draw. Puck is sent off the boards. It's going to come out to Emma Ward. Emma kind of bounces funny on her. Colt Williams is going to come behind the net. He's chased off the puck by the Foothills wing. Pass to the slot. Nobody there to get the rebound as it goes wide. Colt tries to kick it out to Riley Jeffers. Riley's trying to get it out of the zone. Good hold by Foothills. Squirts free, is still held in the zone. Picked up by Cohen King. Cohen's able to at least clear the zone, but it's picked right from his pocket then. Skolnick bodies the wing as he's coming into the zone, and the puck jumps over the half boards on the bench. So we still have the Skolnick, King, Jeffers line out there with Colt Williams and Emma Ward on defense. Puck is won to the half boards. Colt Williams chips it around one, trying to clear it and get it out of the zone. It's sent deep again. Skolnick grabs it with the backhand, throws it to the far end. Jeffers is given chase, chipped into the zone, but Emma intercepts it, sends it back to Riley. Riley kicks it to the middle, but there's nobody there. Cohen King's trying to intercept it. Skolnick keeps it from going into the zone. Poked free, but it's going to be to Foothills defense. Foothills gets it, coming through across the blue line. Shot on goal. Declan steers it to the corner. And that's going to wind up ending the first period in a 1-1 tie. Back and forth, pretty even game there. Both teams had some chances. Equal shots, I'd say, on goal. And we'll see in the second. Mid-period interview with the former coach, Mike Melby. So, Mr. Melby, am I muted? It's on? Okay. All right, so we are live on our stream with the former coach, Mike Melby. What do you have to say about that first period?
Thought it was a pretty good period. The Jags were hustling. Could use some more passing in the neutral zone, but otherwise it was a good period. Nice hustle from the boys.
And for those of you in Steamboat asking for the guy with the Asian accent, I don't know if I could pull that one off, but Stanton will be out next time. We'll have Stanton call the game next time. I know he's a funnier guy than I am, so I apologize for all of you just getting an earful of hockey. I think Coach Melby's assessment, speaking to him afterwards, he's a little shy with the microphone, but his assessment is a little more passing, especially breaking out of the zone, would lend to some better offensive opportunities. I think that's his synopsis there. So thanks, Coach Melby. We'll come back to you between the second and third periods to see what you think there.
I'll take better note.
So we're hoping that holds on. All right, so the face-off won by Foothills, sent down. It's going to be an icing call. Rousseau's lines out there with Grayson Martin, Blake Yates, Colton Melby, and Gage Perkins. Face-off will be to the left of the goalie. Face-offs won by Foothills behind the net. Foothills looking to regroup, sends it to the middle, intercepted there by Martin, and a backhand shot that goes all the way through. I don't know if Rousseau got that one on the shot or if it was Blake on the rebound and tip in. I think that's going to be Hayden Rousseau got the shot, the backhand shot for the goal, unless it was tipped in at the end. So Rousseau from somebody on the point. I would say maybe Melby on the assist. You know, the scorekeepers never really get the assists right, so we're going to try to call that one out. That would look like Melby to Rousseau for the goal. So we got a change here. Luca Bates is out there with Venman and Tam, our high pressure line. Emma Ward and Ethan Davenport on defense. Alex Tam picks it up at the half board, sends it deep around the defenseman. Defense, Foothills has it. Luca's trying to press. Puck's going to come up to Emma. Emma holds it on the zone, sends it deep, gets it through to Venman, who sends it behind the net, trying to pass it for the front. Foothills loses it on the half boards. Pass to the middle. Venman gets it, but it's poked through. Davenport's trying to battle to hold it into the zone. It's chipped up and out. It's got some back check help there with Foothills. Emma Ward is playing hard in the corner as the puck comes all the way down to the defensive end of the ice. Davenport's there with a good pass, outlet pass to Alex Tam. Alex is able to get around the first, sends it deep. He's going to chase it behind the net. It's coming around to the near side. Still, Alex is able to race hard to get there first, sends it to the middle. Pass is intercepted, intended for Venman. Colt Williams picks him off at the front. Davenport trying to knock the player off the puck, is able to force him around behind the goal. A wraparound attempt is taken away by St. John. So good work by Colt Williams and Ethan Davenport handling that pressure. Puck sent down behind the Foothills net. Offense is getting a change. Colt Williams is coming in, comes up the left-hand side with a little bit of speed. Pass comes across the face of the net, and the shot goes behind the net. Davenport's got to get that stick in that lane. Colt Williams tries to get it out of the zone, isn't able to. Pass comes through. Declan with an amazing save. Declan kicks the save and then handles the rebound that squeezed through both defensemen. Puck comes up. Davenport's got it on the dot, passes it right to the other team's defense. Colt Williams is trying to get it out of the zone. Riley Jeffers is able to get it through. He's coming 1-on-2, looking to come around. Forces him wide and into the corner. Puck comes through. Defense is getting a change for the Jags. Perkins is able to hold it in up, not momentarily. Pass comes out. Melby gets it. Good throw up the boards to up the side to Jeffers. Jeffers sends it deep. Puck's in the corner. Jags are trying to get their forecheck working. Skolnick picks it up. Nice hard low shot. Nobody there for the rebound. Jeffers is giving chase to the D. Pass comes up and loses an edge there. So Highland's able to get it back and deep into the zone. Foothills is trying to break out again. Good pressure there. Puck comes to Skolnick. Skolnick has an opportunity to get it to Melby on the point. Melby smartly puts it back in the corner for the cycle. Puck is picked up by Foothills coming around the backside trying to get some momentum. Steps around Colton. Gage Perkins out there on a long shift. is able to force him wide. And great save by Declan. Declan's able to kick it out. Gage Perkins picks it up, coming back the other way. Gage gets it all the way coast to coast. He's trying to throw it in front and isn't able to get the rebound. Now we got a 2-on-2. Gage Perkins is back checking hard. Emma Ward steps through with the poke check, and Gage Perkins comes all the way back from shooting it on the other end to disrupt that puck. Emma Ward in the battle behind the boards. There's a couple Jags down there. Centering pass comes through the zone, but Riley Jeffers picks it up. Riley's going to flip it off the boards and out of the zone, giving chase to it as well. Cohen and Skolnick are getting a change along with Gage Perkins. Emma stays on. Davenport on the, so good change there by the Jaguars. Blake Yates is coming on off the bench with a little bit of speed. Emma Ward with a good pick up there. Jeffers stays onside so that Blake gets an opportunity, turns it back, and it's kicked away by the defense. Good play there. Smart play by Riley Jeffers to stay on sides. Puck squirts through, gets around Emma Ward. One coming hard. Emma's going to get there first. She's trying to get it to lay down for her. There it goes. Sends it around the boards to Davenport. Davenport's got it. Coming up the half boards. Is able to get it through everybody. But to Foothills D, who sends it off the ref. Ref grabs it and sends it deep. Foothills back to retrieve. Good step around there by Foothills. The second one. Throws it past Davenport, and nice pass off the boards to Foothills. Gets it up the left-hand side. Shot on goal that Declan was able to glove and hang on to.
Let's go, Toad!
Those lines out there with Blake and Grayson, and we got Melby and Colt Williams on defense. Shot rattles through. Melby was able to disrupt that and keep Foothills from putting it in the corner. Rousseau gets the puck, is coming up the boards on the right side, squeezes around the net. He's got a 3-on-1, shoots it low. Grayson Martin is not there to get the rebound quite yet. It's turned over, but good job by Grayson to hold it in the zone. Grayson tips it over to Rousseau. Rousseau's got a shot, a good low shot, kicked behind the net. A good play there by Foothills, and Grayson Martin turning it on a little bit. Blake Yates tries to wall him off. Foothills coming back hard. Two Jags collide with each other, so Foothills is going to have an opportunity. Shot comes low. Colt Williams is able to exit it out of the zone, gets it off the boards to Blake. Blake's coming up the right-hand side. He's got Rousseau, but gets a toe drag through, but the second defender is who picks it off. Colt Williams coming into pinch, is able to get it on, deflected through. Colt Williams, a good hold there. Fires it off a skate. Fires it off of a skate and hits the goalie in the 5-hole, barely saves it. And then we got a couple rebound opportunities because they didn't know where the puck was. So good skating there by the Jags on offense. We're going to get a line change. So the Bates line coming out with Tam and Venman are out with Emma Ward and Gage Perkins. All right, face-off is to the left, the goalie's left. Luca Bates is in the dot. Face-off one back to Foothills. Foothills is trying to retain possession, throws it off the boards. Venman's going to get there first. It's poke free. Oh, and Luca almost has an opportunity to punch it through the 5-hole there for the goalie, but the goalie covers it up. All right, Luca Bates is off this time to the goalie's right. New goalie in there for Foothills. Maybe seeing some rubber quickly can be advantageous here. Luca Bates tries to wall him off from the puck. Venman is able to retain it. Gage Perkins is going to send it deep into the corner. Alex Tam's giving chase. He's going to get there first. Use his body. Oh, it's walled off by Foothills, who is able to retain it. Pass for the breakout comes up the sideboard. Foothills is carrying it out of the zone. Good back check there by Tam, is able to keep him from getting it in clean. Chip up and off the boards, gets back to Foothills defense. Foothills is trying to attack from the defensive position. Steps up, good skate, deflection by Gabe, stepping into the line of the shot. Emma kicks it forward to Alexander Tam. Hits Venman a little bit more in the feet, so Venman couldn't handle it, but good look, that was a good breakout pass there. Venman on a good back check forces the Foothills player to send it deep and get a change. Emma sends it back around the boards. Venman's going to pick it up, passes it to Foothills. Foothills tries to drag it through, centering pass. It's in their feet. It's in their feet. Scott taken out wide. Rousseau, or I think that was Luca Bates. Venman give it chase. Foothills is going to get there first. Lost the puck at his feet. Good retaining there by Luca Bates. Venman's, pass to the front. Opportunity there. Alex is just a step slow to get there before the shot. Puck is sent all the way down. That'll be an icing call. Good pressure there by the Bates, Venman, Tam line. See if we can keep that on now that Skolnick, Jeffers, and Cohen King are stepping out there. On defense, we got Melby and Davenport. So Skolnick's going to take the draw. Wins it back, but looks like Jeffers sends it through. Cohen King's going to get there. It's tripped by the goalie. No call there. No call on the trip by the goalie, but that's okay. Melby's going to try to hold it into the zone. Battle for it along the boards. It's kicked all the way through. Davenport's going back to retrieve it. It's not going to be icing. He's going to come around his boards. Sends it off on a bouncer, but it's intercepted by Foothills on the half boards. Sent back to their point. Pass comes to the middle. Shot is wide of the net with good sticks and deflected. Skolnick picks it up, circles back around, is looking for his outlet pass to Jeffers. Jeffers gets it. He's got a little bit of room here. Kicks it around a couple people, gets it to, get it into the zone, but no gusto on that pass. Step to the middle. Defense is able to square off the single attacker. Pass to the middle's coming through. Davenport plays with it in front, almost loses it to Foothills. Pass, almost a pass through from Skolnick to Martin, but it's intercepted. They're waiting to regroup, and because Foothills is changing, they are offsides. All right, so we got a wholesale line change. It looks like it's going to be Colt Williams, Emma Ward on defense, Hayden Rousseau, Blake Yates, and Grayson Martin on offense. This ref really likes to make sure that the face-offs are very spaced out. No shenanigans. Puck is sent behind the net, picked up there by Colt. Colt sends it down. It looks like it's going to be an icing call. And we'll reset to Declan's right. All right, so Foothills looks like they have a play with how their defense is really wide. Puck is tied up there by Rousseau. Colt Williams sends it out, gets it ahead to everybody. Grayson Martin and Blake Yates are both giving chase. It looks like the defenseman for Foothills is going to get there first. Grayson Martin works hard to get the body, get him off the puck. Blake Yates tries to pick it up. Almost a pass there to Rousseau. Both deep pinches. We got a 2-on-1, and they're offside. That is some competitive A-level hockey right there. As a 2-on-0 ends up on an offsides because he wasn't able to get the puck forward with his feet. Very fortunate for the Jaguars there, as that was a scary 2-on-0 with maybe even a 3-on-0, depending. So those D are going to go have a seat and have a conversation on the whiteboard. We're going to put Perkins and Melby in with Bates, Tam, and Venman. Face off one back to Foothills. D, pass back to D. Comes up there, is able to regroup, sends it deep into the zone. Gage Perkins is okay, was going to go retrieve it, but Venman's there on the wall, trying to get it off, picked up by Tam. Tam with a nice toe drag is able to get it up and out of the zone. Can't get it too much deeper though. Send deep. Gage is able to send it back to the center ice. Venman's trying to give pressure. Foothills coming back to get the puck, coming in off the side. Good skates there for Blake. Little good neutral zone pressure here from Venman. Comes through, almost squeezes through to Tam, but a good retention by Foothills. Foothills breaking in. Gage with a good poke check, gets it with his feet, and it looks like we're gonna get Colton Melby for a hook. Minute and a half or 2 minutes. I'm not sure what the penalties are here, but definitely number 14 as he waves his hands in amazement as he goes to the box. So the Jags don't know yet, but one of those 5 is going to have to leave. All right, so our penalty kill is going to be Luca Bates with Alex Tam, Gage Perkins, and Ethan Davenport. Tie up there. Davenport's able to pick it clean. Gets it around the board, sending it around the side. Passes it up to Alex Tam. Tam gets it, sends it across the ice, flicks it off of the defense for Foothills. Good pressure there by Luca Bates. He's got to get back in the play on the penalty kill. Tam doing a good job at neutral zone of keeping it on the boards. Killing some clock here as they're killing the penalty. Good job by Tam there. Pass comes deep, sent around. Davenport's going to get there first as Perkins walls him off, sends it around the boards. It's going to come up to Foothills D. Foothills D tries to send it through. Tam breaks the stick. Tam going to get a new stick. It looks like Venman's going to step on the ice for Tam for his broken stick. All 3 Jags are below the dots. Good block there by Luca Bates, trying to eat the puck and get another breakaway. Perkins is able to retain it. Gage looking for an area where to put the puck. Drags it behind the net again. Has an open outlet pass. He's going to skate it himself. Flicks it off to get an icing call. Good change there needed for the team, so not a bad ice there. Foothills wins the faceoff, but isn't able to keep it into the zone. Skolnick putting pressure on. Cohen King attempting to disrupt the wing coming in. Uses his body there. Colt was able to deflect it. Good stick check there by Colt at a play, and he throws it off the goalie. I don't think he was expecting that one. Colt's going to get it, try to throw it down hard. Riley Jeffers. They're going to call that an icing call, as they probably should do, although it was tipped at the blue line, so. Overall, good penalty kill, not very many shots on goal. It looks like we got Skolnick out there with Jeffers and King, and Colt Williams and Emma Ward. Shot bounces from the point, bounces off the side of the net. Emma's back to retrieve it. She's poking it forward, moving her feet, trying to get it out of the zone. Sends it up there, but the defense for Foothills is able to grab it. Declan smartly comes out and poke checks it. Good toe drag there. Cohen King getting some body on him to disrupt. Emma Ward's going to get the puck after the shot off the back. 58 seconds left in the second period. Cohen's going to get it, sends it to center ice. Puck is almost turned over there.
Go, go!
Skolnick's going to be there on the half boards providing some pressure. Intercepts it there, passes it up to Riley Jeffers. Riley's going to throw it in on net. I think get some chase after it. Puck comes around the boards. Skolnick or Jeffers is going to get there first. Holds it in momentarily, but it's stepped around Colt Williams. Nice deke there again, but Gage with a good poke check. Gage with a great poke check there to save it. 20 seconds left. Gage flips it up. Riley's going to have an opportunity at a breakaway if the puck will lay down for him. Oh. Shoot it, Gage. I'll let that just speak for itself. back out the other way. Foothills is able to clear the zone, coming through the neutral zone. Venman trying to back check. Good defense there. Luca Bates trying to steer through all of the traffic. Foothills is able to get it, but Kellen King is on the play. Pass comes up to Foothills. He doesn't have much help with him. Skolnick and Colt Williams are both there, coming around behind the net. Pass is attempted for the wraparound. Pass comes clean off. It looks like that one's going to be on net, so no icing here. Venman giving chase. Defense tries to regroup around behind his net. Cohen King's not going to get there quite in time. Colt Williams trying to go D to D. One Foothills there. Melby. And Melby's stepped around at the blue line, but Declan comes out of his net. Melby looking for a pass, finds Skolnick. Skolnick's coming up through, getting ridden off the puck, able to knock it deep. Oh, attempted. Goalie has lost the stick. Goalie lost the stick. Skolnick still has it. Skolnick's still battling for it behind the net. He's got his feet on it. He's got Cohen there. Gage Perkins is going to get there first. Sends it deep again, but Foothills D is able to get there. Cohen King's there. Good stick check there. Cohen King's trying to turn to shoot, but doesn't have an angle. Foothills coming back the other way. Steps around Gage Perkins, but Jeffers has stepped back. Shot on goal, not a problem. Declan's able to get it and take care of it. Skolnick is out of gas, it looks like, needs to go get a change. Puck is sent deep. Davenport's going to be first one there. Foothills right on his tail. Centering pass there is intercepted by Gage. Skolnick tries to pass it out of the zone, but it's intercepted and sent back in. Davenport gets it, sends it hard around the boards to Cohen. Cohen is able to get it out of the zone, barely. Sent back in, and it's going to be offsides. All right, the Rousseau, Martin, and Yates line is out there. Colt and Emma were both on defense. Foothills wins it forward, but Colt is able to get it back out of the zone. Hayden picks it up, trying to get it through and into the zone. Blake is trying to drive the net. Pass there across, just out of the reach of Yates. Good look there. Pass comes to the center. Perkins almost, Colt Williams tries to hold it. Emma is back for the 2-on-1. Emma intercepts it. And she's coming hard the other way. Emma's going coast to coast, a shot low, almost gets it through there on the 5-hole, but good play by Emma going all the way through. Puck is retained, squirting through. Grayson Martin is trying to get it. Now here comes the breakout for Foothills, 3-on-2. Colt Williams is able to get it. Good hold there by Colt. Colt passes it up to his teammate who leaves it behind him. Back in for Foothills. Steps around Colt. Pass to the middle. Great save by Declan. Declan St. John bails him out again with another great save. All right, line change. So we got Luca Bates out there with Colton Venman and Alex Tam. Melby and Perkins on defense. To Declan's left. Face-off is won by Foothills. Picked clean again. Perkins knocks it back to Venman. Venman's got it with a little bit of speed. Loses it in his own skates, but Tam keeps him from sending it deep. Actually does get deep. Perkins back to retrieve. Perkins is going to go D to D to Melby. Pass is turned over there. But good job by Luca on the back check. Tries to pass it out of the zone, sent into Foothills. Gage is able to get it to the boards. Puck play in the corner, Gage Perkins is battling hard. Luca Bates picks it up, Venman's gonna take it and get it out of the zone. Passes it to the center, D, but Foothills is able to retain it. Good back check, almost. Offsides again, but no call. That one was offsides by like 2 or 3 feet. All right, here we go. Venman's going to get it off the boards. He's going to have some opportunity. Passing it across to Tam. Tam's able to get a stick on it, but the pass was a couple feet behind him. Pass comes through. Luca's able to get it, tries to kick it to the middle. Tam's going to get it, send it deep. Venman's going to give chase, get there first. Pass to the middle, fans on it. Defense is getting a change here. Foothills gets the puck and is trying to break it out. Colt Williams is going to pinch there. That's actually Davenport. Stepped around, but good back check there by Highland. Here comes Foothills coming in strong. Emma almost blocks the shot, but it gets through. Declan with a good blocker save there and hangs on to it. Got to watch our D screening our own goalie on that one. Got to eat it if you're going to stay in front of it. All right, so Skolnick, Jeffers, and King out there with Davenport and Emma Ward. Faceoff's one forward, but O'Reilly Jeffers is able to get it. He's coming out. He's got Cohen King to his right. Lose a good poke check there and the defense is able to brush him off. Puck comes out. Emma Ward gets it, throws it to the other corner. Looks like Cohen's going to get there first, sends it deep. Jeffers is there to try to force the play.
Let's go, Jakes, move your feet!
Foothills comes up, has a pass to the middle to break out. Emma and Davenport are able to separate the one attacker trying to split them. Puck's in the corner. Davenport steps up, a little bit of a toe drag. Passes it right back to the shooter who shoots it over the net. Cohen King's trying to right him off the puck. Davenport gets it, carrying it to the corner. Doesn't have any support on the wing, tries to carry it out. It's turned over there. No help there for the Foothills player. Skolnick brushes it there. Can't backhand it out. Davenport's using the body trying to get it out. Puck sent out again. Jeffers is going to try to get there first. He does intercept it. Chips it by. All right, so we're back at it here. Pass comes to center ice. Gage tries to intercept it. Perkins has it. Oh, turnover here. It's going to be stepped in. Melby with a good poke check there. Skolnick steps up. Blake tries to shoot it around behind the net. Sent through. The penalty kill is on for Foothills. They engage with a good hold onto the blue line. Sends it deep again. Foothills is going to get there first. Blake Yates is trying to disrupt, and Foothills looking for where to pass the puck. Rousseau tries to get there. Blake at the interception.
Nice pass.
Good pass, a good save, good shot by Gage. Perkins gets it with the shot. Misses it wide to the blocker side. Good attempt there. Rousseau's trying to get it behind the net. Blake Yates is trying to put pressure. Perkins is pinching as well. And it looks like, based on the sound of things, I couldn't see it, but I'm going to guess Gage Perkins got a roughing call there in the corner. All right, 4-on-4. Gage Perkins with a 1:30 penalty. There's 3:32 left in the third. Jags are up 2-1. There's 49 seconds left on the minor penalty for the Foothills player. So we're going to play 4-on-4 for another 45 seconds, and then the Foothills will get a short power play. Colt Williams is able to get it, sends it off the boards and out of the zone. Foothills regathers, tries to get it right back in. Puck is sent down low. Williams is going to get it. Picked up by Rousseau. Rousseau goes up the boards but isn't able to clear it. Yates is able to try to clear it out, but first touch is a little too far. Should have been another offsides call, but we'll give it to him. Rousseau's going to get to the puck first. He's going to have an opportunity at a shot. No, retains it, holds it behind the net. Is knocked down in the corner, but no call there. So Foothills is breaking back the other way. Their penalty is up. 40 seconds left on the kill. So unlucky bounce there on the left, hits our defenseman's skate and kicks straight forward where they can grab it and shoot it. So that should end the penalty on 98, so on Gage. So both teams are back to full strength.
Let's go, Jags, get him back!
All right, 2:34 seconds left. 5-on-5 hockey now. We got Bates, Tam, and Venman out there with Emma Ward and Colton Melby. Face off one again to Foothills. Venman trying to push him through the zone. Emma Ward steps through, but puck is still picked up by Foothills. Coming around the side, a centering pass, cleared out of there by Melby. Tam trying to clear the zone, passes it off the boards but doesn't get out. Comes all the way across. Emma Ward's going to be battling with the Foothills player. She's able to knock it off the puck, but is going to be beaten there by another Foothills. Comes side to side.
Let's go, Alex!
Alex throws it up again to the boards, up to the blue, and it's sent back in. Puck bouncing, and Declan's going to hold on to it.
Jesus, if I can see.
Minute 51 left, 2-2. It looks like Davenport, Colt Williams are out there. The Skolnick, King, and Jeffers line are out there as well. Puck is, Jeffers gets it, clears it out of the zone. Skolnick and King are pressuring. Puck gets sent up the boards. Jeffers gets to the boards first, sends it back down, but puck is navigated through. Davenport steps up and is able to knock it forward. Skolnick has it. Good back check there. Cohen is able to try to retain it. We got two Jags sitting on top of each other. Puck is sent out of play, hits one of the Foothills players. Offense is going to change. Looks like the Yates. Okay, so Rousseau, Yates, and Martin line is coming out there. Still got Colt Williams and Davenport on the D side. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout for Foothills. Rousseau, Yates, and Martin out there. Colt Williams and Davenport on defense. Hayden tries to win it forward, shoots it on net. Puck is gonna come out to Foothills. Foothills is coming flying up the boards. Sent deep by Foothills. Foothills has it behind the net. He's able to clear through it, get it clear. Rousseau's there playing the puck. Davenport's gonna come to it first. Sends it around the boards. Is it gonna get all the way out? It is not. They hold it in the zone. Puck squirts through, almost on net. It looks someone turned it. Hayden's able to pick it clean up. Blake Yates is gonna get to the puck first. Sends it, clears the zone, but nobody there. Puck is sent out.
Offsides, but okay.
Shot comes from the corner. It's steered aside by St. John.
Middle!
Go, Grayson, skate. Nine seconds left in the game. It's down in the defensive corner. Hoping that Colt can just hold it there in the corner, not let him get out of there. Rousseau kicks it free. Blake Yates is going to get it out. And that's how it's going to end in a 2-2 tie. So we'll see you again on Wednesday for the first game of Silver Sticks.